I don't want to get into the Stephen Kenny thing, Richard, because God knows we've done it enough, but it looks like, it's coming to an end for him, and all the talk is about where the team and where the Irish international setup goes next. Like, if Keith's talking about the identity has been pass, not necessarily, use put the ball wide and get the ball into the box. If you were to be sitting with the FAI and they're drawing up a list to see, a list of candidates, and it's everybody from Lennon to Big Sam to Lee Carsley, the names are out there. So not necessarily the names, but the type of football that this Irish squad should be playing. What do you think it would be? What do you think it would look like?
It would look like last night, but against better sides. If you can go and play against Greece, teams with that sort of ilk, you should be able to go and take them on and compete against them. Where we haven't. Against Greece at home, it was 10, 15 minutes, then they get a hang of it, they get their foot on the ball, and they had better players than us, and their tactics worked better than ours, because we just submit back into a defensive mindset when we don't have the ball. I think the next manager needs to put a team out that's brave, that's free to play out the wings, play long ball down the channels, get the ball out wide and cross it. Every time we have any sort of sustained pressure on an opposition team, normally in the last 5 minutes when we're 1-0 down and we stick Shane Duffy up front, we get the ball wide and we cross it, and we cross it, and we cross it. And it's exciting because people are in the box, there's loads of bodies in there. But when we play against a lesser team, we think we're too good to do that. We need to be able to knock the ball through. We don't have any creative players in the centre of midfield. We don't want the ball in the centre of midfield. We want the likes of Cullen, Malumbi, Knight maybe, win the ball back and knock it out wide to Mikey Johnson, to Ogbeni, to whoever else plays on the wing.
And the fullbacks obviously involved in that, as they were last night.
We've played with wing-backs, and Matt Doherty's never been that high up the pitch as a wing-back for Ireland. So although he tries to sometimes say it's an attacking 3-4-3, it's always a 5. It's a back 5, and they don't have the leeway to go forward. I don't think we can go and play against France and take them on in a 4-3-3 and be wild like that. But we need to have options. We can have 2 attacking wingers, but maybe in the bigger games they drop back and they play more as a 4-5-1. I think when we set out as a 5 at the back, we just never get ourselves up the field. So it's not going to be a quick transition for us to go from a team which wins 2 games against Gibraltar to qualify for the next campaign. But I do think we need to be a little bit more adventurous in our style of football. I don't think we've changed massively in terms of, now we play beautiful football, because it's quite boring and sideways at times with Ireland and passes around the back. Last night was obviously different because that's a lesser team that you're playing against. You've got a little bit more freedom and all that sort of stuff. But that style of play last night, knocking it around in the attacking third, getting the ball in, getting crosses, getting forward runs, I think that's the way it has to go.